Hello Pisces, thanks for coming for your prediction reading for the season of the spring. So this is all about what's gonna happen to you. Let's see what's gonna happen to you, okay? Let's look at it. Okay, so for you guys, for the spring, the season is gonna start off on a very rocky land. Okay, there's going to be some kind of interruption, some sort of chaos, some sort of bad luck for some of you. Fights, arguments. It could be connected to people you're working with on any project or just even living with. And because of this interruption or this, disagreements or fights, you're going to be going through some sort of disappointment and heartbreak during the spring season. It's going to be so sorrowful for you, because of this fights and stuff like this that may happen to you. Okay, that's what I'm seeing here. But in that same breath, I also feel like you may start to feel encouraged to start doing something, going after your business ideas and plans. I feel like some of you may be a romantic situation that you may break up with someone. Okay, for those of you that is about a relationship, I feel may suddenly find inspiration to go after what you want. Okay, and start a whole new business adventure, I feel. But I also feel like some of you already have this business going on, and that is what this argument and this interruption is about. This fight is something connected to your business or what your workplace or whatever you're working together with someone, and that disrupts and it has to stop. But in all, I feel like you will get off of it. You will get off the arguments, all the hardship that happens, the heartbreak, and you find strength to start all over in the same breath. So I feel like, this fight will break you down, but then you still get up and go. But that's not for all of you, I feel. Somewhere during the middle of the spring, I feel like, some of you are going to starting to feel a void in your life where you want to get closer to your mates. Your relationship, your love life is going to start to become important to you, especially if you went through this a heartbreak situation or disappointment with your co-workers. You'll be wanting to bond more with people that you care for, or your lover or your husband or whoever it is. But you guys are going to get close and intimate, those of you who are in one. And those of you who are not intimate with someone, you may meet someone that you fall in love with, that you really like, that you really care for, that, your heart will start to open all over again. And there will be a lot of spiritual stuff too, where you'll be going through, where, you Pisces will be wanting to meditate more and connect with yourself more, so that you can feel peace and calm. Because there's some anger issues that I also see, coming up in the middle of the month. During the time where you may be getting intimate with your partner or falling in love with somebody new or stuff like that. During that same time, you'll be going through some kind of anger issues, hostile energies, people not liking you, talking stuff behind your back, you getting angry. So it's like a mixture of good and bad here, it's like during the midst of the spring, whilst things are going well and you may be falling in love and even connecting more spiritually, you may be dealing with some anger issues and people frustrating you, and you just going off, stuff like that, or people gossiping. All that could be, stuff that could be happening to you in the middle of the spring. By the time the spring comes to an end, I feel like a lot of emotional stuff will be built up, okay, to the point that you'll be wanting to really lash out, you know, especially if it's this anger and this pain that you've been going through. But I also feel like whatever plans that you have towards this business, you know, venture that you may already have or that you may be venturing in, you would really feel the urge to get up and make things happen. You know, you're going to start taking serious steps towards taking some actions towards this situation. But at the same time, you know, you're going to end up having to release all these energies that, you know, you've been going through, this emotional trauma and pain from this sorrow and disappointment that started from the beginning of the spring. So there's going to be some releasing that is going to happen, you know, or should happen to you, okay? But you know, out of all of this pain, you know, amazing things are going to happen. You know, some of you are going to find that love, and some of you may be getting stronger, you know, in your business ideas and, you know, going after what you truly want. So that's, you know, that's what's going to happen. It's like, it's a beautiful situation, though you have all this other stuff going on, this anger and this interruptions and stuff. But something amazing is really taking place in the spring for you. You know, because something that you didn't think could happen to you is going to happen to you either in this love sector or this business venture that you may be including other people, or you just may be starting on this new thing, or, you know, from scratch. You know, so it is something that you probably thought was impossible to achieve, or that it's been so difficult for you to achieve. It's just going to happen to you. You know, amazing, unexpected, beautiful energy that is just going to set in with all this chaos. You're going to find this beautiful energy setting in, and, you know, just getting you out of all this sadness that you may be carrying and this emotional trauma. You know, like I said, you know, some of you may be falling in love and meeting that one person that, you know, just really makes your heart sing, or you're just gonna get really close to your partner, like I've already said. You know, so it looks good. You know, besides this, you know, tragic emotional stuff that may be happening to you, it still looks good. You know, I still see this beautiful stuff happening to you. You know, a mixture of spirituality, love life, and some money, you know, get you venturing into that. So I really, you know, feel like it's not all bad in this spring. So you have something great to be looking forward to, okay? The archangels have an overall advice for you, and their whole thing is that you are going to be needing to clear your chakras, because there's so much heavy energy that you'll be carrying by the end of the spring that you need to, you know, actually call on Archangel Metatron so that he can help you to clear out your imbalances and blockages in your chakra energy centers, so that new energy can set in, so that you can release all the negativity that has happened that you've accumulated during the spring. So, you know, that's what I'm seeing here for you, my Pisces. It looks good. You know, it's going to start out rough, but it's going to end with something very amazing. And, you know, that's all that matters. You know, life is about taking the bitter with the sweet. You know, for you guys, I'm happy to say that, you know, this business is looking good, you know, or this love affair is going to get, you know, closer and tighter. So that's really good. And you'll be spending time connecting with your spirit. So, you know, I feel like it's a beautiful spring for you guys. All right, so that's all that I'm seeing for you, my Pisces. Thank you so much for being here for your prediction for the spring. I'll definitely talk to you guys soon. Bye.